All right, sorry about the delay. Are we live now? Hold on. Okay, good on Twitch. I don't know what happened with YouTube. I swear I hit go live and it did not work. So we'll start again. Welcome to Sinbin Stream. Tonight in NHL playoff hockey, second round action in the Western Conference. Game 5, Minnesota Wild at Colorado Avalanche. Check series is led by the Avalanche 3-1. All right. Okay, audio's good. Let me fix my chat. And take my dinner pills here. All right, I think we're just about set. I swear I hit the button and it didn't register. All right, TNT, or in my case, HBO Max for the game. All right. All right, I know it's Wallstedt in net. Wallstedt's 5-4, 2.66 goals against, 912 save percentage. I'm assuming they're going back to Wedgwood, but I'm not so certain. Maybe they'll stick with Mackenzie Blackwood, who picked up a win in relief of Wedgwood. Hello, Ricky. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Ricky. Dan, hello. Do or die for the Wild. Yep. Hey, Kieran, hello. Let's go Wild. Yep. Backs against the wall. Hello, Susan. Thank you. Looks like we're about set for the anthem.
And join us for the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner, performed this evening by Amanda Hawkins.
All right, here we go. Just checking here. Oh no, do I have it muted? I have it muted. We'll start it over. There we go. Pardon me. Technical difficulties. Please stand by. Your call is very important to us. Come on, Wild. Trying to see if they show the goalies at all. I saw Wallstedt for the warm-ups. But I don't know if it's Wedgwood or Blackwood yet. Tomorrow, Tigers, Mets, 12:10 Central. They moved that start time back. Half hour. Montreal, Buffalo. That is what, Game 5, series tied 2-2. And the goalie was in the dark. I couldn't see who it was. And Ducks host the Knights. That is a Game 6 where the Knights lead the series 3-2. Yep, Wallstead, and they go to Blackwood. He got the win in relief, and they stay with Blackwood. Blackwood backed up by Wedgwood. Wallstead backed up by Gustafson. All right. Let's go Wild. Wild and white, left to right. Avs in their maroon and blue. Right to left. And they got a little bit of ice repair right now, actually, so it might be a slight delay to the start. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't want to hold the hat over it because it's not a wild. It's not a wild hat. I don't have my wild hat yet. Yep, it is Blackwood. Kind of thought they might. Yeah, I thought maybe they'd stay with him, but it was hard to say which way they were gonna go. All right, ice repair finished. Oops, I forgot. I tilted the camera down for baseball. There we go. Much better. Underway. Wild, Faber to Boldy, who dumped it in. Blackwood plays it to the near boards. And Wild trying to dig it out. Blue line keeper, far circle. Hughes shoots. It's tipped into the near corner. Another shot. I don't know if that was on. Man, are we that far behind? Shot and a goal. The Wild take the 1-0 lead. All right. Looks like it was Tarasenko. Pardon me. A little distracted by the shots. No, it's Johansson. Are they sure? I think this was Tarasenko. Who shot this? It was Johansson. Why? Maybe I thought I saw 91 and it was 90. Yep, Johansson from the far circle. 1-0. Oops, did I want to make sure the music's off. It is. Okay. Back underway. Wild take the 1-0 lead. Johansson from Boldy and Hughes. Passed ahead by Hartman. Dumped in by the Wild. It's in the far boards. Taken away. Natchez to the point. Leaves it for Landeskog in the far circle. Shot saved by Wallstead. And then he has to freeze it as it went to the crease. On another tip. 18:49. So let's see this replay.
Hughes here. You got the other defenseman Faber here. And all he's going to do, Butch, as you mentioned, he's going to come into this area and becomes a threat. So he's not only in a great position.
Yeah, good shot by Johansson. Great pass from behind the red line. From Boldy. Icing called, I think, on the Wild at 18:41. Sounds like golf changing Wedgwood for a Blackwood. Yeah, Wedgwood would be interesting, though. Wedge is an iron. All right, face off in the near circle. Wild pass it to Spurgeon. He knocks it into the ozone. Near boards. Sent to the neutral ice. Hellenius sent it in. Marcus Foligno trying to get it to his brother Nick. Marcus sends it behind the net of Minnesota. Finally to Sturm. Now to Marcus Foligno. He lost the puck, but it's in the near boards Oh, Petrie's active again. Forgot who they got Petrie from. Dumped in. Shot by, oh crap. Urov. It's in the far boards. It wasn't on target. Avs have the puck. And Kadri sends it from the red line, but immediately the Wild already have it in the far circle. Pass tipped. Who's out there? Oh, that was Hunt. I can never remember Hunt. 4-1 in the playoffs when scoring first for the Wild. Offsides the call on the Avs. What a start. First goal, massive. Yeah, 34 seconds into the game, and I don't know. I got distracted by the shots and just didn't miss the goal. Sorry about that. We will check NBA shortly. Sure that game's underway. All right, face off, and they kick Brock Nelson out for the Avs. In steps Wah. Wah tipped it to the far side. Manson will dump it in to the near corner. And sent to the far corner. Johansson gets it out to the neutral ice. Tays has it. Passes ahead. Brought up the middle. Shot was blocked by the Wild. Frozen puck by Wallstead. And a whistle at 17:04. Yeah, who is 20? Oh, that's Colton. I picked the Wild for the win tonight. Yeah, I hope so. No, yeah, Colton got a deflection on that before that was a save and then a frozen puck. So that's the second shot on goal for Colorado. Again, Johansson's fourth of the playoffs from Boldy and Hughes. We'll get to the visualizer at the first media timeout. McKinnon shot from the high slot, then eventually sent wide off the rebound. Neutral ice, up ahead. And Wild have to take it back in their own zone. Hughes, cross ice pass. Faber sends it out. Avs to the far circle. Natchez passes along the far boards. And somebody fell down, and the Wild get it to neutral ice. Kaprizov, but it's immediately the Avs who have the puck again. Tried to get it to Natchez, taken away by the Wild. I think Spurgeon just passed it. They send it in to McCarron. McCarron behind the net. And up the near boards. Nichushkin brings it up. Sends it to the far side. That shot is blocked. Wild send it out, but it won't be icing as Boldy gets there first, but he fell down behind the net. Puck is in the near corner. Faber got it back, sent it to the near corner, shot from a tough angle. Don't know if that was on target. I think that got deflected into the netting above the glass. Colorado with the lead in the shots now. Oh, what a save. Landeskog, a diving shot, and it hit the left pad, or excuse me, the right pad of Wallstead and went wide of the net. All right. Urov won the draw. It's into the far corner, but Tarasenko couldn't get there. Wild keep it. Far circle shot too high. Faber dumps it in again. It's behind the net. Out to the neutral zone. Urov keeps it in. So at the blue line, actually. Near boards collision. Drury sends it out to neutral ice. Hughes has it for the Wild. Hughes, I think, waiting on the forwards to get a line change. We've played 5 minutes of the first period. 1-0 Minnesota. Near boards. And pass to the far side. Hayes leaves it for the right wing. That's McKinnon. Shot from the far circle, glove save, but I think that was wide of the net. This shouldn't be a shot on goal. We'll see what they say, but we'll get a face-off. Oh, Boldy got high-sticked. No call. They missed it. Yeah, hopefully his eyes are right. Might have been right before that goal, so they wouldn't have, had the play. False start. It's Sturm versus McKinnon. We're still waiting. Sturm wins the draw. Middleton sends it out to the neutral ice. Wild have it in the near boards. They send it to the near corner. Back to the blue line. Marcus Foligno sends it behind the net. He gets it back. Trying to get it to Sturm, near corner. It's tipped away in the near circle. McKinnon pass to Natchez. McKinnon gets it back. And now the Wild have it in their own zone. Dumped in, and now that's Tays playing it to the neutral zone, right up the middle. Nichushkin to the far circle. Sent wide into the near corner. Back to the blue line. Avs keep it in. Another one sent to the near corner. And now Zuccarello passes. And a dump in from Quinn Hughes. Behind the net. Avs sent it in. Wild already have it to the neutral ice. Hartman passes to the center. Near circle. That is Kaprizov. Nelson took it away. It's behind the net. Hartman trying to pass to Zuccarello. And the Avs send it to the far corner. And finally the Avs have it at neutral ice. They did pick up another shot as well. Hit in the corner. Or the boards behind the net. Avs dump it in behind the net. Waugh trying to get there. Taken away by Middleton. Pass ahead. Marcus Foligno tried to lead Boldy. It was, oh man, got sent to the side of the net. Johansson trying to get there. Nelson knocks it out. Waugh loses it. Kaprizov at the blue line. To Bolt, nope. I guess they called the Wild for offsides. At 12:27, Johansson with the goal. At the first commercial break, under 14 media timeout, Minnesota 1, Colorado 0. All right, here's in the near corner. Faber sends it around to Hughes. Hughes shot. Boldy gets there, finds Johansson, who buries it from the far circle, glove side high past Blackwood. 34 seconds into the game. 5-4 the shots now. Oh, that's right. Forgot about the WNBA tonight. I'd rather look at those scores. Pistons 9, Cavs 6, 6:40 in the first. Tempo 67, Storm 60, 54.2 to go in the third quarter. Sun trailing the Aces 22-11, 3:34 to go first quarter. Later Sky at Valkyries at 9 Central and Fever at Sparks 9:30. That game's on USA, so I don't get that on the package. I don't even get that through Peacock, which I think is crazy. Why you they show like Premier League soccer that's on USA. I don't know why the WNBA is USA Network exclusive. It makes no sense to me, but oh well. Again, Johansson, his 4th goal from Boldy and Hughes, 34 seconds into the game. Oh boy, they need Eriksson Ek back too, though. All right, after the Wild offside, the draw just outside the zone for the Avs. Boldy gets it in the far boards. Shot, save, frozen puck by Blackwood. Shots are now 5-5. All right. If you see the poll in the chat, vote who you think will win. We have 17 votes, 59% Minnesota, 41% Colorado. I only see it on my desktop. I don't see it on my tablet or on my phone. So, all right, Avs send it out, but the Wild kept it in actually at the blue line. Check that. That was Yurov on the play. Yurov to the blue line. Tarasenko was shot. Rebound into the far boards. Not sure if that was on target. And all right, up the middle. I guess that wasn't icing. Must have been tipped. Kulak plays it to the near boards. And well, Wild already have it. They send it up the far side. Blackwood behind the net leaves it. It's picked up. Looks like Drury dumps it in from the red line on net. Wallstead gloved it and held on. It looked like he was going to play it for a second, but decided just to wait and get a whistle. All right, 6-5 the shots. Colorado 1-0 the score. Minnesota. Face off out of the zone. Colorado will dump it in and tag up. It goes to the far corner. Middleton kept in at the blue line by Natchez. Shot was wide into the near boards. Hartman gets it out. Zuccarello passes. Kaprizov to the far circle. Takes it behind the net. Tries a wraparound. Puck is loose. Near circle. Back to the blue line. Long shot is blocked. Now it's in the far corner. Behind the net. Pass. Back to the blue line now. Looks like Petrie. Oh, got one to the lot just outside the crease. And Zuccarello got... There was a penalty coming up, and then Burns was punching him in the face while his head was on the ice. Stay classy, Brent Burns. Jeez Louise. Oh, it was Hartman. I thought it was Zuccarello. It was 38, not 36. Zuccarello was in the corner. He got it. No, that was Hartman. Wait. Hartman passed to Zuccarello. Then Hartman was in the set. Yeah. Burns tackled him, and then he's laying on him. Hartman's trying to get him off, and he did shove him or punch him, and then Burns just, punched him right in. He's staring at the ref while he's punching down, and no freaking call. Are you kidding me? Then why was the arm up? So you can just tackle a guy in the crease, and it's okay. All right. Or in the slot. What's up, Derek? Hello. 6-6 to shots. Dumped in behind the net for Colorado. I thought the ref had his arm up. I guess not. Behind the net. Wild can't get it out. It's in the near boards. Avs send it around. Tays passed it. Now the Wild get it to neutral ice. Hughes was knocked down, so he couldn't do anything with the puck. We've played 10 minutes. Faber sends it up at the red line. They dump it in. Behind the net, Manson sends it around the boards. Far corner, Sturm trying to get to it. It's behind the net into the near corner. And now the Avs finally got it to neutral ice. Sturm sends it behind the net. Nick Foligno sends it around to Petrie. Wild finally get it to the neutral ice. We played 11 minutes. Far circle shot. Glove save. No, it's tipped in. It's 2-0. I thought Blackwood had it, but the Wild are up 2-0. Looks like it's Nick Foligno. Former Blackhawk. Nice. Nick Foligno from Sturm and Kaprizov. Tip in at 11:03. Yeah, I don't know. Blackwood just never stopped it. I think he went 5-hole on him. Yep, it went through his legs. I think he thought he had it, but Nick got just enough of it that it kind of took a hop maybe over the pads and through the legs. And the Wild take the 2-0 lead, but they got to keep it up. They can't sit back on 2-0. They need at least 3, if not 4. Yeah, something. He literally was sitting on Hartman and punched him in the face while he's talking to the ref. And I thought the ref had his arm up for the initial hit, and I guess not. Avs shot from the slot, blocked. Another one in the crease, frozen puck, Wallstead at 8:21. Nick Foligno with his first of the playoffs for these playoffs, and it's from Sturm and Kaprizov. No visualizer yet. 2-0 as we've hit the under 10 media timeout. Pistons trail the Cavaliers by 2, 21-19, 2:55 in the first. Game 5 in a 2-2 series. Tempo in the fourth quarter in Toronto. Tempo leads 73-66 over the Storm. And the first quarter's ended in Connecticut. Aces 28, Sun 19. The last season for the Connecticut Sun. They will move to Houston next year to revitalize the, what is it? Houston, oh shoot. Forgot their name. Dang, I don't know. I'm blanking on it. Oh, the Fire got their first win. I guess I forgot that. Tempo's still 0-1. Comets, right? Houston Comets, I think, was their old name. Okay, Blankenberg, Lehkonen, Malinsky, Bardakov, the Avs scratches. Brink, Eriksson, Ek, Fabry, Bogosian, Brodin. Some of the scratches for the Wild. All right, here's the goal. Kaprizov sends it to Sturm ahead. Sturm carries it in. Centers it for Foligno, who just tipped it 5-hole and beat Blackwood to give the Wild the 2-0 lead. Under 8:20 to go in the first. Let's go Wild. Not long shot from the blue line, saved. Might have been Makar. I think we got an Avs penalty coming up. I thought I saw the ref with his arm up. Pass ahead. Yeah, delayed penalty. Kaprizov centers it. It's in the far boards. Towards the near corner, a pass. Back to Faber. Faber at the blue line. Near circle. Cross-ice pass in the slot. That shot. And a goal! They get it. They don't need the power play. It's 3-0 from the slot. And Blackwood is quickly down 3-0 on 8 shots. Unbelievable start for the Wild. Holy cow. McCarron, his third from Kaprizov and Boldy. The extra attacker worked. McCarron got a rebound and sent it 5-hole past Blackwood. He got the initial save and couldn't control it. And McCarron tipped it in. I think it may have hit the post. Yeah, it hit the post and then McCarron knocked it in. So Blackwood did not save it. I think it hit the post. And McCarron was all alone just outside the crease. So bad defense. They're going to review this, though. So now let me listen in. What are we reviewing? Thanks, Yin Yang.
Just watch the right hand of McCarron. Now, does that hit anything else after? And it looks like on the one look, it looks like it hits the glove there, Bush. But does it come off of any other way? Elbow, glove, and then straight down. But I mean, is he? And we got,
What are we reviewing?
from the ice. Determine if the puck was batted into the net with the hand or not.
Oh, come on.
Trying to determine.
So they're going to wipe it out because it hit his hand? That's what I'm afraid of.
That looks like luck to me. That looks like luck.
Reverse there. The back of the right hand by McCarron.
I guess it hit the back of his right hand. I don't know. I thought it maybe hit his arm, but I guess I don't know. So I guess I could see they might take this away. I'm sure they'll do a quick review. Yeah, right. Well, NHL.com has yet to take it down. We'll see. Yep. They already took it down. No goal.
Clear deflection, it would count. On further review, we determined the puck was batted in the net with his hand.
No goal. But we got a penalty, though. So the Wild will be on the power play. So at least that's still going to happen. Hooking on Landeskog. So the Wild head to the power play. Maybe they'll still get a goal. So they determined his hand, it hit the back of his hand and he had moved it forward. Yeah. Yeah, still get the power play, so that's still in effect. So that's good. Oh, shoot. What's the time? 7:34? Is that right? Yeah. 3. Yeah. Oh, well, they got a power play. Maybe they get the third goal still here. That would be huge. Shot by Hartman wide into the near corner. I think it's Hartman. Is Hartman? Yeah, Hartman's out there. Colorado clears it. 20 seconds gone from the power play already. We got Boldy, Kaprizov, Hartman, Zuccarello, Hughes on the power play. Kaprizov down low behind the net. Back to the blue line. Zuccarello to the far circle. Tough angle shot. I think they were trying to get it to Kaprizov in the near side or the weak side. Kept in by Hughes. Pass to Kaprizov. Long shot. Glove save. Blackwood hangs on. I still don't see how Brent Burns got away with that other roughhousing or rough play. I swear the ref had his arm up too, and it's like he just forgot there was a penalty. I don't know. Yeah, Boldy was trying to get it either to Hartman or Kaprizov. Hartman was the closest in the slot to it. All right, still 2-0 Wild. 8/8 the shots. Still a minute 2 on the Minnesota power play after Landeskog hooked. Well, the Avs win the draw, and it's cleared by Kulak. Wallstead takes it behind the net, plays it, and he gives it to Faber. 45 seconds to go on the Minnesota power play. Game 3, when they won, they were 2 for 3. Then the 3 losses, they were 1 for 9 on the power play of the Wild. Shot from the far circle. Somehow Blackwood makes the save at 6:04. Shots are now 9-8 Minnesota. Yeah, that was a good glove save by Blackwood, nearly beaten to from the far side to the near post. 30 seconds on the Wild power play. Face off. In the far boards, nobody has dug it out yet. Avs send it up, and it got tipped into the crowd at 5:50. Whatever, Mr. Goat. Luck had nothing to do with it. Ask the Avs why they're playing bad defense. It's not Blackwood's fault. Far circle shot. Avs are fortunate to only be down 2-0. Should be 3-0. Passed behind the net. Near circle. To the blue line. Power play is over. 5.5 to play in the first period. What's up? I'm good. How are you? Thanks for being here, Steven, sorry. Sent behind the net. Near boards. Boldy. Near corner. Pass now taken again. Back to the blue line. Wild keep it in. Long possession. Landeskog skates it out, dumps it in from the blue line, but Wallstead will just glove it and hang on a little pop fly at 4:50. Under 6 media timeout. Enough's enough, Mr. Goat. I'm sorry. I know you root for the Avs and the Liberty. You're a Homer fan. Got the 2022 champs and the 2024 champs. But whatever, man. Just chill out. Let's go Wild indeed. For sure, for sure. 11-8 the shots. 2-0. Avs haven't left the team bus. Yeah, they've had a couple chances, but nothing real. What do you call that? Not scoring chances or high power, whatever they call those. Nice start. Huge with the lead. Yeah. Really needed that third goal, though. They needed to cash in on that power play. 0 for 1 on the power play. Yeah, keep the pressure. It's the only way to win is put pucks on net, right? I mean, it sounds like you oversimplify it, but you can't sit on a 2-0 lead. I hope so. I hope. High danger. Yes, thank you. High danger. I couldn't think of the term. They seem to be, it's very hit or miss whether they say the scoring chances on the broadcast. I feel like ESPN does it more. Yep. No, I know. I knew you meant chances. Yeah. No, I couldn't think of it. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. I couldn't think of it. I know that's what they call it. My mind went blank. Face off, taken, and sent out by the Wild. Boldy leaves it. Johansson shot too high. Rebound. Avs over the red line. Avs in the near circle. McKinnon shot blocked. Off the near boards. And sent out. Natchez has it. 4:19 to go in the first. Boldy and Natchez together for a little bit. Thought Boldy might have held Natchez' stick. Natchez tried to hit him. Not much there, though. Sturm with the shot. Sturm with the rebound. Rebound. Tapped in. The Wild get the third goal. It's 3-0. Great play by Sturm to keep it alive. And off the rebound, it's Nick Foligno again. His second of the playoffs. His second tonight at 4:04. Wow. Way to go, Nick. Uh-oh. Ooh, this is close to offsides. I could see the Avs challenging this. It's very close. Yeah, Sturm got the rebound, walked in, hit it again, and then off the rebound, he kind of whiffed, and then he passed it to Nick Foligno, who was wide open in the far circle on the weak side. Avs didn't challenge. Wow, I'm shocked. I thought they might have had a case for missing an offsides there. And the Wild have the 3-0 lead. Wow. Foligno from Sturm and Boldy. So Sturm and Boldy with 2 assists tonight. And Nick Foligno with 2 goals. The 38-year-old older brother of Marcus, former Chicago Blackhawk. 3:30 to go in the first. Near boards, dump in by the Avs. That was off the stick of Kulak. Far boards. Blue line keeper, shot, save, pushing and shoving going on. Kelly gets knocked down for the Avs at 3:13.
Feels like you gotta make a goaltender change if it is 3-0 at the end of the first. Good example of winning a puck to Sturm.
Just a tremendous play by Sturm to follow his shot and get the pass to Nick Foligno, who was there wide open in the far circle, weak side. All right, back underway. Puck is at neutral ice. And it's behind the Avs net into the near corner. Avs up the near boards. Sent out. Pass to the near side. Up ahead. Avs behind the net. And to the red line. A pass to Drury. Drury dumps it in. Pass by Spurgeon. Wild got it into the ozone, but the Avs already send it out. Pass gets behind and tipped into the crowd at 2:28. go Wild. Yep. Score. Woo. Yep. I guess he did hit it in. It's hard. Montreal and the Avs. I don't think they want Montreal, if I'm honest. I don't know. All right, sent out. Passed back into the zone. Into the near boards. Natchez passed Taze. He got away. Wild send it out, but is this icing? Nope. Natchez behind his net with the puck. 2 minutes remaining in the first. Up the middle to the near circle. Drop pass. Landeskog shot. Wallstead had it, but didn't hold on and wasn't able to freeze it. Pass and a shot from the blue line. That was sent out. And the Avs take it behind their own net. Neutral ice. Avs turn it over in the O-zone. McCarron dumps it in. Behind the net. Played to the near corner. Taken up by Nichushkin. Or whatever his name is. Nichushkin. Near boards. Blue line. Oh, knocked out by Sturm. Sturm up the middle. Taps it to the far circle. Sturm chasing. And saucer pass by the Avs to the neutral ice. Wild. Ooh, somebody is very slow to climb over the boards for the Wild. I don't know who that was. I did not see the number on the jersey. Sent in by the Wild. That did not look good. Marcus Foligno trying to dig it out. He's got Urhoff with him in the far circle. Taken away by the Avs. Pass by Waugh. Nelson. Pass gets sent to the far circle. Shot. Rebound in the slot. Knocked to the far corner. 15 seconds to go. Petrie trying to dig it out. Avs trying to center it. Back to the blue line. 7 seconds. Shot. Rebound off to the far circle. 1 second. That's it. Whew. They get out of it. 13-11 the shots. 3-0 the score. I think we owe you both Nick Foligno goals. We'll just go through them all. End of one. 3-0 Wild. I don't know what McKinnon was trying to do. He jumped in the air, and I think the puck hit him in the posterior. That's a very strange play. All right. We all saw how the first 2 games of this series went, so by no means is 3 goals going to be enough. All right, hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please be sure to hit the thumbs up or like button on the video. We are at 16 likes. Yeah, if you haven't already. Consider also hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. And I thank you all for your support. If you have a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It is the same live stream, but it is faster and commercial free. All right, we'll just go through them all. Johansson. All right, Faber sends it around to Hughes. Hughes, a rebound. Boldy sends it to Johansson in the far circle and then beat Blackwood glove side high. I wouldn't be shocked if they go to Wedgwood for the second. Nick Foligno's first goal. Kaprizov to Sturm. Sturm skates it up. Far circle. Finds Foligno, who ends up tipping it 5-hole past Blackwood. Then the Wild had a goal disallowed. It went off the bar, but then they said the player hit it with the back of his hand into the net. They had a power play for Landeskog hooking. They did not score on that. But then a little later, Nick Foligno after a great play by Sturm, Boldy. So the first goal, Johansson from Boldy and Hughes, Foligno from Sturm and Kaprizov, and then Foligno from Sturm and Boldy. Boldy passes to Sturm. He takes it over the red line into the near circle. He follows his own shot, tips it to Nick Foligno, who was completely wide open, and he tapped it in for an easy goal. 13-11 the shots, Minnesota. Faceoffs, 12-10, Colorado. 0-for-1 power play, Wild. No power plays, no power plays for the Avs because there's no penalties on the Wild yet. Hits are 12-11, Wild. Block shots, 4-3, Wild. Giveaways are 4-4. Takeaways are 1-1. In the NBA, Cavs trail the Pistons in Detroit. It's Pistons 43, Cavs 32, 7:56 in the second. WNBA, the Toronto Tempo win their first game ever to improve to 1-1 with an 86-73 win over the Seattle Storm. 2:51 to play, second quarter. Ace is up by a dozen, 44-32 over the Sun in Connecticut. Part of a doubleheader on USA Network. I still can't believe it. I can't believe they put games exclusively on the USA Network. I don't understand it. The only way I get USA Network or games that are on NBA TV is if it's a Sky game and they have, you know, the Chicago area broadcast. That's it. Otherwise, I don't get any. Fever Sparks, the second game on Sky. Valkyries, my two favorite teams. A chance with the Pirates logo. What's up? I swear this happens every time they're losing at home. Yeah, I mean, they were up big in game one, though. The Wild had to come back in game one in that 9-6 game. I think it was 3 or 4-0. Avs over the Wild. And the Wild briefly, I think it was 4-0. I think the Wild had a 5-4 lead and then lost. And it was 5-2 in game two. What a period. Yep. Yeah, no, I know. I don't think 3's enough. I agree. Which fan base? Oh. Braves. Yeah, no, I agree. I don't think 3's enough. I agree. Thanks, Ricky. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. I am. Thank you. All right. I think I put the score in. I'm going to take a break, actually. we'll leave the the NBA up for you. All right, tomorrow, Tigers Mets 12:10 first pitch. Originally was 11:40. I think they're having rain in the morning. And then tomorrow night, Game 5 in Buffalo in a 2-2 series between the Habs and the Sabres. 6:05, likely 6:10, hopefully no later than 6:15 puck drop. Followed by Knights Ducks, Game 6. Knights lead 3-2, trying to close out the Ducks in Anaheim. Probably 8:50 puck drop. Hopefully get to the live stream at 8:45. Only way we have hockey on Friday is if the Wild win this game tonight. Otherwise, we will have WNBA. Saturday, there is no WNBA. I believe they are off. I think my son has a doubleheader at 10 a.m., so I don't think I'd be back before like 2 anyways. So, yeah, no baseball, just Game 7 if necessary, Ducks Knights. And we will at least have Sabres at Canadians Game 6. So beyond tomorrow night, we've got at least one game Saturday. Everything else is only if necessary. Sunday, we'll see if this series, if the Wild can win 2 straight to force Game 7. The Ducks would have to win tonight to force Game 7 on Saturday. It's Game 7 at 4 o'clock. And you have the Game 6 at 7. I mean, I guess. That's 8. That's 8 Eastern Montreal time. Holy cow. And Buffalo time. So then Sunday only if the Wild win 2 straight. And then Game 7 only if the next 2 are split between the Habs and Sabres. That's it. That's all we know past Monday. Carolina awaiting the winner of that series. Winner of Ducks Knights plays the winner of this series, Wild Avs. Sorry, I kind of going all the way around on the board. All right, I'm going to take a break. Let me cue up the music. All right. There will be no discussion of rigging. So if you can't, Mr. Goat, you're getting one more 10-minute misconduct. Next time you're gone. We're not talking about games being rigged. I won't have it. I'm going to have to spell out all the rules of the channel. And then maybe I'm going to have to just pin the commandments as a comment so people don't break the rules. I'm not going to listen to talk about the game being rigged. You can think whatever you want. If I was doing WNBA, I'd say, yeah, you're probably right. NBA can get rigged. But I'm not going to have any of that discussion about hockey. Thank you. End of rant. I'm sick and tired of trolling in the chat. I won't stand for it. You want to troll the YouTube streamer, go to another channel. You be my guest. I'm not in it for trolling. Avs are the President's Choice. President's Choice. I do that every time. President's Trophy winners. They don't need any luck. They don't need any help. So I don't know what this discussion is. It's the last warning, Mr. Goat. I put up with a lot in the year or so you've been around. Between your constant belly aching about the Liberty and now all your complaints about the Avs this season when the Avs ended up being the best team in the league. It doesn't make any sense to me. All right, I'll be back. Thanks. I don't understand what you mean. His skate was on the edge of the line. Oh. It doesn't matter if his skate's on the line. He didn't interfere with the goalie, so it's not like a case of being in the crease. That's an old rule. Okay, we're back. Let me get rid of the music. It is Wedgwood between the pipes to start the second. So, Blackwood starting didn't work out. And not the way the Avs had hoped. They added a shot, or maybe the Avs get one immediately here. Wedgwood, 6-1 in the playoffs. Colorado, well, sent it in. The Wild try to send it out. They fail. Wild and white, right to left. Avs in purple and blue, left to right. Puck is behind the net. Into the near boards. Johansson sends it to the far corner. Back to the blue line. Hughes pass. Up ahead. Avs stole it. Nelson shot. That was tipped into the far corner. Yeah, I don't think there's been a shot in the second. I think they just added one for the Avs for the first. A dump in by the Wild. Avs already send it out. And into the near corner. It's sent all the way around far corner. Kaprizov taps it. It's taken away by the Avs into the O-zone. Landeskog spins along the near boards. Or half turns. Far circle shot. May have been saved there by Wallstead if it got through. It's into the far corner. Yep, they did add a shot for the Avs. Another one, sent wide into the far corner. And Avs take it behind the Minnesota net. Natchez looking near circle. Sent to the far boards. And long shot. Wallstead saves it and hangs on. And somebody just got shoved into Wallstead. Somebody knocked down Kaprizov and he fell on Wallstead. 18-17. Shots are 14-13 Avs, but the score is 3-0 Wild. Let's go Wild. Go. Yeah, they need 4. Yeah. Hit like and subscribe. Thanks, Ricky. I got here after the scoring. Johansson and 2 from Foligno. Those were the goals. Sturm made a great play. Sturm has 2 assists. Boldy has 2 assists. Yes, 8 more. We're at 22. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. No. He deleted. Oh. Well, he was trying to get somebody to respond in another chat. I understand. It's all right. I've already timed out Mr. Goat twice, and I'm about to ban him. There will be no talk of rigging the game. I won't stand for it. And saying how lucky one team is over another. If you want to bait somebody and get the ire up of them, go to another channel. I don't need the views that badly. I'd rather just have a calm stream. Near circle towards the backhand pass to the far side. And the Avs couldn't cash it in. Somehow the Wild now send it out. 17:30 to play. It's all right. You're welcome, Shaman. Shot saved by Wedgwood and held on. After Blackwood gave up 3 in the first, we have Wedgwood in net for the second period. You're welcome, but thank you. Yeah. Well, Johansson and 2 from Foligno. All 5-on-5. I hear you, Peter. I can do the visualizers at the first break. I can't really explain what happened while the game's going on. Burns' shot is saved into the near corner. And I didn't mean to click that. And another whistle at 17 minutes. (15-14). All right, still waiting. Face off. Kept in by the Avs into the O-zone. Far circle. Natchez. Natchez passes. Makar passes. Nope. Where'd it go? Far corner. Makar gets it back. Near circle. Takes it behind the net. Pass into the far corner. Near corner. Middleton gets it and sends it up. Behind the net. Makar got hit. He passed to McKinnon. McKinnon sends it to the neutral zone. Wild dump it in. That looked like offsides. No call. How was that onside? Oh my gosh. Behind the net. Far corner. And finally the Avs get it out. All right, it didn't matter, but McKinnon shot and a save by Wallstead at 16:02. I don't know how that linesman thought it was still onside. That didn't even look close. I don't know why Makar didn't shoot. I mean, I guess there was traffic in front of the net. Makar seems to be... He kind of looked like, I don't know. He was skating slow to the bench, but maybe that was after a whistle. I don't know what TNT was trying to show there. Near circle draw. Back to the blue line. Burns takes it behind the net. Burns to the far circle. Makar, the shot. Blocked by the Wild and out to the neutral ice. Burns sends it up. And Wah. Our Carino, how's it going? And Kieran, thank you for the update on the NBA. All right, far corner for the Wild. Under 15.5 to play in the second. Up the near boards. Right up the middle. Dumped in by... Nope, that was offsides, I guess, on the Avs. 15-15. 60-52. Pistons up. Halftime. Gotcha. Pistons up. Or Carino, what's up with you? I'm good. Thank you. Looks like Kaprizov lost a blade. He had to get assistance to the bench. He's laughing about it. Yep, he's getting skate repair as we speak. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Jonathan? How's it going? All right. Avs won the draw. Taze dumped it in. It's in the far corner. Let's see. Who had it behind the net? Near corner, Trennan sends it back. Avs have it, though. It's Kadri who sends it around. Near corner. Kadri behind the net. Pass to the blue line. Taze keeps it in. Nichushkin towards the net. Centered it. Shot somehow high or wide, I guess. Another blue line shot. That one's wide. Yeah, these aren't on goal. Finally, they got it to Boldy, who dumped it in, but... Oh, they waved off icing. Not sure exactly why. I guess they said Taze had plenty of time to get there. Sent up the far boards, and the Wild dumped it back in. Nick Foligno knocked it to Sturm, but it's out of the zone. Avs in the O-zone. Pass by Natchez at the point. That shot was blocked. Sent out by the Wild at the red line. Tipped up into the air. Sent around by Marcus Foligno. Blue line keeper. Long shot blocked. Burns sends it to the neutral ice. Natchez 2-on-2. His centering pass got deflected by the Wild and sent out. Tipped by Johansson on net. And Manson takes it behind the net. We have under 13.5 to play. In the second period. Pass into the far boards. Avs shoot. Blocked. Far corner to the slot. Knocked out by the Wild. Not out of the zone yet, though. Kept in at the blue line. That was Kelly who kept it in. Now the Wild right in front of the box. That was turned over by Boldy. Played out finely there by the Wild. Drury has it in his own zone. Over the red line. Drury dumps it in. And the Wild dump it into the near corner. Kaprizov towards the net. And out by the Avs. They dump it in. Wallstead knocks it to the far corner. Nelson sends it behind the net. Oh, 2 Avs players went down. One of them was trying to hit Zuccarello. Neutralized. Avs get it back. That wasn't offside. Wild get it back. Skate it over the red line and dump it in on net. Steered aside. How is that not a whistle? Landeskog takes it behind the net. He lost it. Looks like Taze sent it off the far boards down the length of the ice. Icing is the call on Colorado at 11:39. What's up, Ben Boatman? No one messes with the Wild tonight. We are showing strength. Finally. 1-1 Jays. Blue Jays, okay. Oh, shoot. They showed that replay. They changed cameras on that, so they, missed it. And now I just missed the replay. They were trying to hit Zuccarello, and 2 players went down. Oh, wait. Shots are 16 all. I don't know why I went 17. Sorry. Another icing on the Avs at 11:32. Ow. Okay, let's get back to the game. We don't need a side-by-side ad. We're waiting on a face-off. Near circle in the Avs zone. Face-off, Sturm. Oh, they sent it out, though. Hughes back to the defensive zone. Pass ahead to Tarasenko. He centers it. It goes all the way to the far boards. Now the Avs have it. Neutral ice, red line dump in. Wallstead plays it to the far corner. You're off. They send it behind the net to Hughes. Hughes up the near side. Avs have the puck. 11 minutes to play, second period, almost halfway through regulation. All 3 goals for the Wild happened in the first period. They had a goal called back, too, because it got deflected in with a backhand off the glove. Pass. Up ahead, red line. Into the neutral zone. McKinnon tried to get it to Natchez. Wild send it out. And the puck is at the blue line, over the red line, into the O zone. Backhander sent through to the far boards and sent out. Avs have it in their own zone. 10-10 to play, second period. Wild may have iced it. Yep, that's the call. At 10:02, icing. I don't think we've had the under 14 Yeah, no worries. The big time spammer got banned finally yesterday. Spoiled a goal and had enough. Sent to the neutral ice. Near boards. Taken away by Kaprizov. To the far circle. Shot. Tipped into the netting. And we got a whistle at 9:49. That'll be immediate timeout. Still 3-0 Wild where we were after 20. Now we're through 30 minutes. 30 minutes and 11 seconds. All right, we can go through the visualizers again. And a reminder, halftime, Pistons 60, Cavs 52. All right, Johansson's fourth from Boldy and Hughes got us started 34 seconds into the game. Faber sent it around to Hughes on the far side. Shot, rebound. Boldy gets to it. Sees Johansson, who fires at glove side high past Blackwood. Blackwood played the first period. Wedgwood started for the second period. Then the first of 2 goals by Nick Foligno. Pass ahead to Kaprizov. Sturm takes it. Sturm sees Nick Foligno, and Nick Foligno tapped it 5-hole past Blackwood. Then they had a goal waved off because the Wild player hit it with the back of his right glove into the net, 5-hole. They had a power play because Landeskog had tripped Johansson, but they didn't do anything with it. Then later, Nick Foligno with his second goal of the playoffs and of the first period. It was a great play by Sturm. He got the pass from Boldy. Sturm skated it up, made a shot on goal, got the rebound, and found Nick Foligno wide open for a tap-in goal from the far circle. So that's why it's 3-0. Ace is 60, Sun 44, 5:07 to play, third quarter in Connecticut. Uncasville, Connecticut. All right, back from break. Shots are 16 all. Score is 3-0 Wild. We're watching Makar, I don't know, find a seat on the bench. I don't know why. Far circle faceoff. Won by the Wild. Shot too high. Near corner. And skated out by the Avs. And they dump it in. Nope, it went into the bench area at 9:36. Yep. Very, very well played. I don't think it was necessarily like all Blackwood's fault either. There was a couple he had very little chance to do anything with. Oh, come on. So we're going to show that play from the regular season when somebody got hit in the face with a puck when the Avs were wearing the Quebec Nordique jerseys. Into the far corner of the Wild defensive zone. Faber and Hughes. The puck is frozen along the boards. McCarron trying to dig it out. Kiviranta waiting. Oh, sorry. I may have called him Hellenius earlier. I'm sorry. Wrong team. Kiviranta's shot and a goal. The Avs strike back finally at 9 minutes. 3-1. Yep. Need to get the push for that fourth goal. Need a 4-goal lead eventually, but I think you need just 4 goals, period, at least. May have been tipped. They gave it to Kelly. Burns was on the shot. It got tipped twice. It changed direction like twice. It went off a Wild player, and then Kelly tipped it by. So Burns and Kulak are the two assisters, and it's 3-1. Avs back within 2. Just past the halfway mark of the game. All right, Wild's got to push on for another goal. Can't sit back. Hughes passes to Faber, near circle. Blue line keeper, Hughes a shot. Guess it got tipped into the netting above the glass at 8:32. So that should be the under 10 media timeout. Score is 3-1. Yeah, I think that not much Wallstead could do. He got beat, I guess, glove side high. And wait, is he a lefty maybe? I forgot. I can't remember who the lefties are. All right, 3-1. They don't have the visualizer yet. Parker Kelly, second of the playoffs from There it is, from Burns and Kulak. All right, face off. Or no, that was that frozen puck in the far corner. They got it back. Pass from, Drury. Sorry, not Drury. One more time. Kiviranta gets it to Kulak. Kulak to Burns. Burns shot, I think, is tipped by both Johansson and then the goal scorer, Kelly. Past Wallstead. Just inside the near post. 17-16 the shots. Colorado, but the score is 3-1 still. Wild. Just underway in the third quarter. I don't know why it says halftime. 60-52 still, 11:32 to go in the third. Ace is up by 20 points, 66-46 on the Sun in Connecticut. Sun look like they'll drop to 0-3 as they continue to struggle. 3:26 to go in the third. A lot of time, but still. All right, Wild, time to get that goal back. Gotta get to 4. Don't sit back and think 3-1 is going to last against the Avs. All right. Near circle faceoff in the Colorado defensive zone. They win the draw and send it to the neutral ice. Pass to the far side. Up the far boards. Tipped in by the Wild. Taken behind the net by the Avs. Pass by Makar to Taze. That's too far. Okay, got it. Landeskog at the red line back into the O-zone. Or defensive zone, pardon me. All right, finally they dump it in. It's behind the net. Icing is whistled on Colorado. 7:56 to go in the second. Come on, Wild. All right, far circle face-off. In the Colorado defensive zone. Avs get it to Makar, who sent it to the neutral ice. McKinnon gets it to Natchez. It's into the slot, taken away by Johansson. Over the red line. Man, it sure looked like he was getting hooked. Natchez with the puck. Pass to Makar. Makar sends it ahead. Tipped in. Now sent out by the Wild. Makar has it again. Makar to the near side for Nichushkin. Dumped in by Kadri behind the net. Far corner. Faber trying to get to it. Avs behind the net. Near circle, back to the blue line. Burns another rocket. That was wide. into the far corner. Avs have it at neutral ice. Wild got like one change, I think. Shot was high or wide into the near boards. Burns keeps it in, and that shot or pass got deflected into the netting above the glass at 6:52. So, yeah, we got our under 14. We got our under 10. We'll just have the under 6 media timeout as we watch Faber sit on the bench. Alrighty. Face off, far circle in the Wild defensive zone. Kept in at the blue line by the Avs. That shot was blocked. It's into the near corner. Avs send it back to Makar. Cross ice pass. Another one sent around. Finally, the Wild get it to the neutral ice, but Makar passes. They try the far side again. Dump it in. Colorado. Under 6.5 to play in the second. Shot, rebound. Nope, no rebound. Glove save and held on by Wallstead at 6:21. It's a period by period game, you know. First, second, and third can all look very different. First and third can look very different from the second due to the long changes further to go to the bench. All right, they picked up their 18th shot. I feel like we were on 16-16 for a while. Face off, Hartman wins it. Faber sends it around. And into the near corner, behind the net. Far circle to the blue line. Near circle shot too wide. Around the boards and out to neutral ice. 6 minutes remaining in the second. Avs dump it in. Wallstead behind his net. Played it to the near corner. Hughes, well, no, it goes behind the net to McKinnon. McKinnon to the far circle. Looking. Sends one towards the net. It's tipped into the near corner. Back to the blue line. McKinnon, it's tipped out, though. Landeskog with it. McKinnon heads off. Pass to the defense and a dump in as the Avs, I think, got their forwards changed. Pass to Natchez in the near boards. Near corner. Hughes sent it behind the net. No. Kelly got it. He fell down. Or no, was that Kelly or... Hold on. Shot that was wide into the near boards. That might have been Kulak, not Kelly. I saw a 7, but not the first digit. Into the near boards. Near corner. Sent behind the net again. Sent around by O'Connor. Another tipped one into the near corner. 4:45 to play in the second. Cross ice pass. Near boards. Shot. Rebound into the near circle. Wild finally skated out. Sturm dumps it in from the red line. Avs take it behind the net. Kulak sends it up the near boards. Manson across ice to the far side. Far corner sent around by the Avs to the near boards. Wild just got it out, I think. We got a whistle. I guess offsides on the Avs. I'm not sure what the call was. 4:13. Good save by Wallstead on that one shot. Man, Hughes took a shot from... Oh, nice. Hughes takes a hit from Colton. He lifts him up by the jersey and then shoves him back into the ground. Real classy there. 4:13. We have the under 6 media timeout. All right. Pistons 66, Cavs 61, 7:50 to go in the third. ESPN for that one. USA for this WNBA game and for Fever Sparks coming up 9:30. 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. Aces 72, Sun 48. Oof. Sky and Valkyries, that should be a good one. I could probably put that on my phone and watch it too. Wish I could have, done that, but they have 7 o'clock games. They don't do just 6 when there's only one game. Even if it means an East Coast team playing at 8 Eastern, which is strange. Excuse me. Gotta plug that in. Oops, need to plug this in too. I guess at intermission. What the heck? Where's this cord? There we go. Whoops. All right, back from break. Are you kidding me? We're back underway. They didn't even. They were showing replays, and then all of a sudden the game's underway. Unbelievable, DNT. All right, Wedgwood played it to the near boards. The Avs get it to the neutral ice. Wild have not recorded a shot on goal in a few minutes. Shot was blocked into the far corner. Avs keep it in. Offensive zone time pretty close. 30 seconds more for Colorado. 8:06. Minnesota with 7:36. So this is a long possession here, though, by the Avs. Finally, the Wild get it up ahead. But it's taken over by the Avs. Skated right up the middle. Makar knocked away by the Wild and might have a high stick penalty here on the Wild at 3:06. Makar just went right up the middle and yep. Boy, I don't know. Did this hit? Oh, yeah, just barely. Nice. Looked like he got shot by a sniper, but it's a high stick. The call goes against Urov at 3:06. Wasn't much, but just enough. And the Avs have a power play going to extras. Oh, Jays. That's too bad. All right. Power play time for Colorado. They're down 3-1. They've gotten a goal this period from Kelly. Burns and Kulak, the assist. That happened. That's what I thought. I mean, he barely grazed him. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, no, I know. I cleared down the length of the ice. 3 minutes remaining. Yeah, I wasn't even the one angle. I wasn't even sure he got hit, and then the other one, it's like, okay, he barely tapped him, and he kind of did a double flinch just to sell it. It was towards the net, shot in the crease, rebound frozen by Wallstedt at 2:45. Shots are 2016. Again, we were stuck on 16-16 for a while, and like 17-16, 18-16, 19-16. So I feel like the Wild haven't had a shot in feels like 10 minutes of game action. Wild cleared it after the draw. Yeah, I'm trying to sync up the clock. Nah, hold on. There we go. Avs at the neutral ice. Makar with the puck. They still got a minute 15 on the Avs power play. Natchez drops it back. Carried in. Near board. Sent out by the Wild. Makar. Natchez. Natchez at the red line. Less than a minute on the power play. It's out. They got to tag up. How is that not offside? Okay, it was offsides. I was going to say, they were nowhere close to tagging up, and McKinnon skated it in. 2:01 in the second, 55 seconds remain. That was a great clear. I missed who got that for the Wild on that diving attempt. Face off. Kadri got it back to Makar. Far circle for the Avs. Blue line, Makar. Near circle, Kadri. Back to Makar. Shot wide, 90 miles per hour. 30 seconds to go on the Colorado power play. Kadri, near circle, looking. Down low, tipped behind the net. Near corner. McKinnon at the blue line. 12 seconds on the power play. Towards the net, tipped to the far side. I think that's McKinnon centering it. Where's the puck? Behind the net. Wild send it out, and then the penalty just ended. They took away that shot, so the Avs got 0 shots. Oh, now they added it back in. All right, so maybe they did get 1 shot on goal during the power play. Hartman sends it. No, that's not Hartman. Pardon me, that's Hunt. Near corner, Nelson gets hit by Zuccarello. No, maybe that's Hartman. Jeez Louise. Behind the net. Chuskin and, 2 people battling for each team. Finally, the Wild pass to Kaprizov. He skates it out. Red line and a dump in far corner. Wild trying to dig it out. Oops, somehow I accidentally unmuted it. Behind the net, Kaprizov. And he's freezing the puck. Avs get it to neutral ice. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. That'll do it. That is the end of the second period. It was 3-0 after 1 period. It is now 3-1 after 2. Wild really need to get the next goal to make it 4-1 at some point in the third. They cannot go to 3-2. I don't know what they're showing. Linesman got knocked down, apparently, is what they were showing. All right, I don't remember if we did the visualizer, but here's Kelly's goal. I think we did. The puck was pinned against the boards. They got it from Kulak to Burns. Burns sent a long shot. It looked like it was tipped by Johansson first, and then Kelly redirected it in. And it beat Wallstead to the near post. 3-1. Minnesota, they just added a shot for Colorado. Game 6 is Friday if the Wild win. 7 o'clock. Game, pardon me, back. I think if the Wild win tonight and Friday, I think 7 would be Sunday. All right. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, do me a favor. Hit that like button on the video. Consider hitting the subscribe button on the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other potential viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. If you happen to have a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It is the same live stream, but it is faster and commercial free. So looking ahead to the games coming up. Still 20 minutes to go. Only down 2. No lead is safe. Oh yeah. For sure. For sure. Yeah, I knew I wasn't going to be comfortable until it was 4-0, and we never got there. So yeah, no, I'm fully aware the Avs could still pot 3 goals in the third and still win this game 4-3, even avoiding overtime. So tomorrow night, Canadian Sabres game 5 in a 2-2 series, and game 6 Knights Ducks 3-2. Knights lead the series. That's for sure. Friday, we don't know yet. If the Wild hang on, Avs Wild, same time. Oh, good. It's on ESPN, not on TBS or TNT. Yes. As much as I hate ESPN, TNT is so much worse. Didn't realize that. But for sure, there will be game 6 Saturday, Sabres Canadians, because of the 2-2 series. Don't know yet if the Ducks win tonight. If they do, game 7 would be Saturday afternoon. ESPN and ABC apparently on the coverage. All right, and we've got about an hour, just under an hour till the next game starts. So hopefully, we'll be all right getting to that one on time. So if somehow the Wild win 2 straight, we don't know the time, but the game would be Sunday. Of course, back here in Denver, Colorado. And then if somehow the Canadian Sabres split the next 2, game 7 in Buffalo would be Monday. But again, no time yet. That I'm wondering if they're already, well, I guess they could in theory start the conference finals, especially if the Knights and Avs have already advanced. I'm wondering if that's why. Yeah, nothing Wallstead could do there. That puck changed direction twice on him. So I'm wondering if that's why that's to be determined. And maybe Sunday is, yeah. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess the Western Conference Finals could start maybe Sunday, even if maybe if it's wrapped up on Friday. Boy, I can't imagine. 1 day or 2 days between games maybe, or 1 day. I don't know. We'll see. There's no plans yet for the second round yet. So let me check again. Tomorrow is TNT, Thursday, wonderful. Friday would be ESPN, Saturday ESPN and ABC, Sunday TNT, great, Monday ESPN. Okay. All right. 3-1 the score, Minnesota. 21-16 the shots, Colorado. Faceoffs 23-19 Colorado. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. 23-21 the hits, Minnesota. Block shots 14-6 Minnesota. 9-5 giveaways, Minnesota. Takeaways 5-2 Colorado. Yeah, but I want the Wild to win too, not just for more hockey. On purpose. Wait, what? ESPN callers. Oh, callers, gotcha. No. Oh, no. Sorry about the Jays. All right, in Detroit, Pistons 73, Cavs 71, 4:07 to go in the third. 5:11 to go in the fourth. Aces 92, Sun 59. Oof, in Connecticut. One second. All right, finals from baseball. In Atlanta, Braves 4, Cubs 1. Boo. Boston, Red Sox 3, Phillies 1. In Cincinnati, Nationals 8, Reds 7, and final in 10. In Pittsburgh, Rockies 10, Pirates 4. In Cleveland, Guardians 4, Angels 2. In Baltimore, Orioles 7, Yankees 0. I did that game. It was moved up. It was a night game originally, and it was a night game originally, and due to weather or rain in the area in Baltimore, they moved it up, and I had it on ESPN Unlimited. I didn't notice till like early in the morning after midnight. Giants Dodgers starting in about 11 minutes. Other games in progress. As mentioned by Kieran, Rays 3, Blue Jays 1. Bottom of the 10th, already 1 out for the Jays. Tigers, Mets, 2-2, bottom 9. In Chicago, White Sox 6, Royals 3, bottom of the 8th. In Minneapolis, Minnesota, Marlins 9, Twins 4, top 7. In Milwaukee, Brewers 1, Padres 0, top of the 9th. In Texas, Rangers 3, Diamondbacks 1, top 7, but the Diamondbacks have 2 on with 1 out. In Houston, Mariners 2, Astros 1, bottom 6. A's at home, tied with the Cardinals 0-0, top 2nd. Cardinals 1st and 3rd, 1 out. Tomorrow we'll have game 3, or wait, what game is that? Yeah. Yep, game 3. Mets won game 1, 10-2. They're tied at 2 in game 2, but we'll have game 3. Tigers Mets, and the final game of that 3-game set. Yeah, for sure. Really wish it had been the conference finals, but I am ecstatic that it wasn't in the first round, though. And overjoyed Boston and Tampa lost. That was pretty sweet. Yep, rooting for Buffalo first, Montreal second, Wild third, Carolina fourth. Just dreading if it's any of the other 3 teams in the West. Just can't. Nice to see 2 Aussie MLB players playing, and we got a Rams in the NFL, an LA Ram player in the NFL coming to. Oh, the game. Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah, but and the announced today the Packers and Rams play Wednesday on Thanksgiving Eve. Of course, it's on Netflix, but I'll have it on. I have NFL Plus, so I can watch it on my tablet. I guess. I don't. Well, I guess as far as close games, maybe. But I'm enjoying Montreal Buffalo because I like both teams. I hate both teams in Ducks and Knights. All right, I think it's time for me to take a break. We'll leave the Cavs Pistons game up. It's still in the third quarter. Let me see what music. I'll try to stop playing the same stuff over and over. I guess I need to get more songs again too. Let's see. All right. I'll be right back. Thanks. All right, we are back. Let me get rid of the music. Oh. End of the third in Detroit. Cavs 84, Pistons 80. All right. Here we go. Third period. 3-1 Minnesota. Trying to avoid being eliminated. 20 minutes to play from Denver, Colorado in Game 5. In white, left to right for the Wild. Win the draw. Faber with the puck. Pass to the near side. It's in the near corner on a dump-in. Boldy looking near circle. Sends it to the far boards. Hughes kept it in. Behind the net. Avs send it out. That was Nelson. But Boldy sends it across for the Wild. And in the far corner, it looks like Johansson, pardon me, it's pinned in the far boards. Both teams trying to dig it out, but Johansson's got it pinned. Well, we've played a minute. Johansson still hasn't let go. Oh, they've got a whistle. I don't remember any of these being whistled in the regular season. I feel like this has got to be about the fifth one we've actually seen in the playoffs. I think they called it in the Olympics maybe, but I don't know. Yep, thanks, Ricky. Bottom 10th. Thanks, Random. Bases loaded for the Jays. All right. Sent in behind the net again by the Wild. Near corner. Great. We get to see the back of the ref in the corner cam. Abs center it near circle. Landeskog shot. I guess it was high or wide. Into the near corner. Back to the blue line. McCarr to the far circle. Pass off of McKinnon's skate into the near corner. McKinnon to the blue line, and it was not kept in. Taze goes back to retrieve it behind his own net. Again, Wedgwood in net. He played the second period after Blackwood gave up 3 in the first. It's 3-1 now as the Avs got one back in the second. Kept in at the blue line. Far circle behind the net. Pass tipped just wide into the near circle. Wild finally get it to the blue line and send it ahead. Taken away. Avs in the far boards by their own bench. Wild steal it back. Far circle shot. And Wedgwood hangs on at 17:42. They're looking at McCarr on the bench right now. Avs pick up a couple shots. 23-17. What happened to... Oh, Landeskog hit the outside left post. Actually, no, I think he hit the net. I thought it may have hit the post, but maybe it was just off the net. Far circle draw, and looks like Burns sends it to the neutral ice for the Avs. Actually, it's all the way down the ice, and that is an icing call on Colorado at 17:35. Yep, thank you, Ricky. Hello, Metro. What's up? Yep, 29 likes. We need at least one more like, people. Come on, we got to get to 30. Yeah, I just noticed that. That's why I deleted my message. I had said hi, Metro, and then I deleted it and put hey, Metro. Because the hi, Metro, there's this weird thing in front of it. I don't know why. Behind the net, wraparound by the Wild. That was Boldy. Sent out by the Avs. I don't know if they counted that as a shot. They already took one away from the Avs. Wild dump it in. Far boards. Centering pass. Nope. Deflected back. They send it behind the net. Marcus Foligno couldn't get to it. And it's skated up by... Oh, shoot. Forgot that guy's name. Damn it. Sorry. Kivaranta. Taze sends one. That's deflected into the near boards. Wild get it. They go the other way. Colorado sends it out. They lose it. Neutral ice. Make that Marcus Foligno, and then a dump in by the Wild. The puck comes from the far side towards the side of the net, frozen by Wedgwood at 16:21. Blue Jays walk-off. Nice. Yeah, see, Derek's message says hello, Metro, and then when I highlight it, it looks like it says hi, and then it posts as hello. It's weird. Oh, they did? Okay, I didn't know that, Oliver. Thank you. How's it going, Oliver? Face off, behind the net, Makar. No, frozen puck by Wedgwood. Makar kind of had it go through his legs. From down 3-1, they hit a grand slam. Nice. Much needed. 2 walks with 1 out. Nice, right. Varsho with 2 strikes. Now, yeah, good. Glad the Jays won. All right, sent out over the red line. Tipped into the near boards. Neutral ice. All right, Avs have it. They send it up the far boards. Landeskog dumps it in. Wild send it out. Pass knocked away. Pass to the red line. McKinnon sends it ahead to Natchez. Natchez at the blue line. His pass knocked away. Wild can't get to it, though. And pass to Landeskog. Near circle. Sends it around. Faber behind the net. Faber lost it. Avs keep it in at the blue line. Shot from the slot. That was wide. And into the far corner. 22-19 the shots, Colorado. 3-1 the score, Minnesota. Back to the blue line. That one's wide. Into the far boards. 5 minutes have expired in the third. Far corner. Near side, Nichushkin. Towards the net, that shot was saved and held on by Wallstead. The wall of St. Paul, or the St. Paul wall. All right, so the Avs pick up their 23rd shot on goal. They still trail by 2, just under 15 minutes to play in the third period. Now the zone time is 10.5 to 8:47 for the Avs. Another shot off the faceoff win, and another save by Wedgwood. I'm sorry, Wallstead. Wrong W. Pardon me. Wedgwood's between the pipes on the other end. All right, it's going to be McCarron versus Drury. False start. Drury gets kicked from the draw. Standing in is Kelly against McCarron. McCarron wins it. Wild send it to the neutralized. Burns tried to dump it in. It's at the... Nope. Offsides called on the Avs. At 14:37. So as reported by Kieran, Jays 5, Rays 3 in 10. White Sox 6, Royals 5. I think that's the only new finals. We'll check later. Face-off. Petrie passes. The Wild dump it in. That was, oh my gosh, every time. Hunt on the dump in. Behind the net, into the near corner. Petrie sends it, but Burns gets to it first. Sends it up the far boards. Wild send it into the near corner again. Manson sends it up the near boards. Nelson dumps it in. Hunt behind his own net. Sends it out. Taze sends it to it. Nope, we got a whistle. Somebody ran over Wallstead and knocked the net off the pegs and is hurt. It's Nichushkin. So what, we got a penalty or what, ref? Come on, he did that on his own. There was nobody from the Wild tripping him. Out of control and just takes out the legs of Wallstead. And that's not a penalty. I beg to differ. I think he knew what he was doing. No frickin' call. I don't see how you can call that incidental. I think Nichushkin knew damn well what he was doing on that play. Unbelievable. Face off. Pass. I thought the Wild had the puck. That's what makes it even stranger. Pass in behind the net into the near boards. Shot by Faber too high. Far corner. Hughes. Now dumped in again by the Wild. Behind the net. Kaprizov looking. Shot or pass is blocked. Hughes has it at the blue line. He sends it behind the net. Zuccarello. Back to the blue line. Maybe it was Hartman. It's hard for me to tell the difference between 38 and 36. I think Hartman's taller. All right, Hughes behind the net. Comes back to the far side. Lost the puck to McKinnon. McKinnon passes ahead. The red line. Dump in by Landeskog. Far corner. Sent out by the Wild to the neutral ice. This may go far enough for icing. Nope. Yep. It is icing. Well, only because they took their time getting to the puck. I think Kulak could have got there a little quicker. Kind of played it into icing. So you're allowed to just take out the legs of the goalie and not get a call. Okay, I see how it is. If the Wild had done that, that's a penalty. Oh my gosh, stop the flashing lights, please. Oh, I can't even watch. It would help if they didn't have the corner cam on for a stupid draw. It wouldn't even be an issue. Burns' shot was wide. Farboard sent out. Under 13 to play in the third. Burns takes it behind the net. Pass to the far side. And a whistle. I guess it either went into the bench or maybe that was offside Wild. I don't know. I missed it. Under 14 media timeout. 3-1 Minnesota in Game 5, but 3-1 in the series, Colorado. Timeout. 7:57 to go in the fourth. Cavs 89, Pistons 87. Aces beat the Sun 90. I can't read. 98-69. Nearly 30 points. 29. Sky trail in San Francisco to the Valkyries. Valkyries up 19-7 on the Sky. Fever sparks in 10 minutes or so. Out. 24-19 the shots, Colorado. Man, I can't believe the WNBA is off Saturday. Oh, well. We'll see if we've got more than one game for Saturday. We won't find out till tomorrow night, depending on if the Ducks send that game to Game 7. Huh. Most regular season games without Stanley Cup active players. Burns, 1579. Claude Giroux on the Senators, 1345. And Nick Foligno at 1287. All right, in the Colorado zone, far circle draw. Boldy did not win it. The Avs skated out. Dumped in, chased into the near corner. Hughes got hit, sent out, and skated in. Nichushkin passes, far boards. Manson, his pass gets taken away by the Wild. To the neutral zone pass and a dump in immediately. Wedgwood behind his net. Left it. It's picked up. Pass got away from Nelson. Wild send it off the far boards. Taken away by the Avs. Right up to the near circle. Manson can't handle it. And the pass is out of the zone. And Tays sent it to the far side. Avs skated in behind the Wild net. Wild, a pass to the near boards. Tipped out to neutral ice. Tipped towards the zone. Hughes there, but Landeskog takes it as Hughes was tied up with a different Avs player. Skated by McKinnon. Shot was blocked into the far corner and out of the zone. Avs in their own zone. Under 11.5 to play. Tipped into the crowd and a whistle at 11:21. Come on, Wild. Thanks, Dan. Oh, man, the voice is fading. That's not good for tomorrow. (24-19) the shots, but Colorado, but 3-1 the score. Wild. They had all 3 goals in the first. Avs got one back in the second. Wild dump it in. Kulak behind the Colorado net. He brings it out. Pass to the far side. Burns to the red line. Dumps it in to the near corner. And it must have, I don't think this is this icing? Or did the puck hit the netting above the glass? I don't think this is icing. We're getting the schedule coming up. Yeah, I think inadvertent whistle, face off at center ice. I don't know what. All right. Kelly no, that's not Kelly. Kulak. Oh, Kulak's out there with Tays right now. Maybe Makar is injured. Sent out. Burns sends it across. Wild have it in their own zone. And tipped in to the far, to the net, into the netting above the glass. I guess I'm just youthful, or maybe I'm getting just enough rest. It never feels like enough. I'll tell you that much. All right, near circle. And the linesman has to check the forwards behind him. They missed the draws. They're showing Foligno on the bench. Wild kept it in. Hartman passes. It's knocked behind the net. And Avs send it to neutral ice. Far corner. 10-10 to play. Avs take it at neutral ice. Landeskog sends it in. No, that was Kadri. Pardon me. 91. Sent out by the Wild. Taze picks it up. I was going to say, that's not icing because Taze played it into icing. All right, Nate just brings it up. Takes a hit. Up the middle. Into the ozone. Shot was blocked in the far circle. Rebound sent wide into the near circle. Nearly a goal there by the Avs. Johansson behind the net. Nate just picks it up. Pass knocked out by the Wild, though. This will be icing, though, this time. 9:17. Maybe. I don't usually moisturize under there, though. Maybe it's usually lower, like mustache and nose and between the eyebrows. I have sensitive skin. Could be the ring light I'm using. Maybe it's just lighting me up enough. Yeah, Makar headed to the locker room. I was wondering. We have not seen Makar. I'm not laughing at him. I was just laughing at the comments. Taze shot wide. Far boards. Landeskog rebound to the blue line. Manson sends one. That's blocked. Wild pass. Johansson tipped it. Sent out to the neutral ice. Avs take it back into their own zone. I'm getting sick of these go bowling ads. So distracting along the dasher boards. They have a bowling ball moving. It's annoying seeing moving ads while you're watching a game. Sent behind the net by the Avs in the far corner. Wild trying to get it to neutral ice, but Trennan couldn't get to it. Now Quinn Hughes has it. He passes up the far boards. Tipped into the zone. Urhoff centered it. Oh, he was trying to get it to Trennan. Trennan couldn't get it. It was deflected away. Trennan keeps it alive, though. Nelson sends it around the boards. Looks like Burns sent it up. Collision at neutral ice. And right by the benches. Wild better be careful. They're trying to get a line change while that puck battle is going on. Taken away. Near circle. I can't see who has that. Oh, that was Marcus Foligno. They send it around. And out. Each team picked up a shot recently. We have 7:40 to play. Kaprizov trying to get it out. Could not. Now the Wild get it to the neutral ice. They finish the line change. Kadri dumps it in immediately. It's into the far corner. Sent back to the blue line. It's sent around to the near corner. And skated out. Kaprizov passes. It's tipped by, it's got to be Zuccarello. Zuccarello couldn't get it. Oh, he got it in the neutral zone, but he lost it by the Colorado bench. Avs have it. Avs trying to get a line change. So are the Wild. Under 7 to play. Sent ahead to the far corner. Hit on Spurgeon in the corner. Avs keep it in. Now the Wild get it to McCarron. McCarron takes it behind the net. Pass, saucer pass to neutral ice. Tipped away from Kulak. Kulak gets it back. Passes to Burns. Burns sends it right in front of the penalty box to Drury. Wild take it. Boldy looking. Boldy shot. Glove save. Wedgwood. He hangs on at 6:17. They took that shot away from Minnesota. I think they just gave it back. Under, 10-minute media timeout. Still 3-1 Wild. That's where we were after 2 periods. Let's go Wild, a Penguins fan. I refuse to pay game by game after paying yearly for ESPN Plus. Yeah, I hear you. I had ESPN Plus via ESPN Select, and then I finally made the switch to ESPN Unlimited because ESPN started showing double headers, and you don't get access to ESPN. And for the playoffs, I would have needed it anyways. So I did it like a little earlier than I needed to. Yeah, and that's why. But this is HBO Max, which is even more it's more expensive than. Well, it's not. It's less. I should say it's less than ESPN Unlimited, but it's expensive too. But I hear you. But thanks for being here. Let's go wild, says Rob. Yeah, have a good night, Dan. I know it's after 10:30 Eastern. Yeah, I hope so. Thank you. We'll see you for Buffalo, Montreal. Yep, tomorrow, doubleheader in hockey. We'll also have day baseball, Tigers, Mets. Again, via ESPN Unlimited. I don't get too many during the day for Peacock. They have more night games. Occasionally they do on a Thursday, but it hasn't happened recently. Showing both of Nick Foligno's goals. He was surprised as anybody. 2 goals by Nick Foligno, and that's the difference in the game as we stand. Yeah, hopefully my voice lasts. I think 3 is the max, though. It's really hard to do 4. So shots are 25-20 Avs. 6:17 to go. Still waiting in the near circle, and finally the Colorado player stands up. Still crouching is the Minnesota player. Looks like it's Marcus Foligno. He wins the draw. Faber sends one. That was too high or wide. Nearly hit the ref in the far circle. Avs send it in from the red line. Faber trying to dig it out behind the Minnesota net. Nichushkin there. Wah has it. Wah passes. It's behind the net. Back to Kulak. Yeah, I got to figure that Makar is not coming back. But we'll see. Manson picks it up after the Wild dumped it in. 5:40 to play in the third. Dumped in by the Avs. McKinnon beats out the icing, or if I don't know if it was close. Sent ahead by the Wild by Kaprizov. Taves passes to the far side. Pass is now sent behind the Colorado net. 5:20 to play. Taves sends it ahead. Dumped in by the Avs. Landeskog in the corner. He's trying to get around Hartman. Blue line keeper, I think maybe Manson. Or it's got to be, or Kulak. Sent to the near side. Centering pass. Far circle shot was too wide. Wild send it off the far boards and just out to neutral ice. And Landeskog, I think, has it. Pass to the near side. Taves sends it up. Wonder if they'll be pulling Wedgwood soon. You know, you're down 2, not 1. Pass up the far boards. Taken to the red line. Dumped in. Chased. And was that a whistle? Yeah, Colton. Was Colton maybe offside, or did they call icing? 4:31 to play in the third. Oh, that puck hit the post. The Wild hit the crossbar. A deflected shot went end over end and hit the crossbar. And then a kick save. Burns had a great shot. And Wallstead with a great kick save with the right pad. Under 4.5 to play. Behind the Colorado net. Faber, I think that was a pass. It was in the far boards. Was not on target. Avs dig it out of the far corners. Saucer to neutral ice. Gets away into the near boards. Faber passes it up the near boards. Avs skate it to the red line and dump it in. 4 minutes remaining here in Denver, Colorado. Avs lead the series 3-1, but trail game 4. Make that game 5. They trail 3-1. And the shot at the blue line sent out by the Wild. But, that was icing on the Wild at 3:42. Wonder if Nick Foligno's got a skate issue. Maybe he was just wiping it clean. I don't know why NHL.com has 3 defensemen with 3 forwards out there for the Avs. Promise you that's not the case. Oh, boy. Face off in the near circle. My gosh, they've got some flashing ad in the far corner. Turn it off. The game is in their way. Taves sends it to the near circle. Back to Taves. Taves shot. What a goal. I don't know if it was tipped or if it's Taves' goal, but it's 3-2. With 3:33 to go in the third. Oh, boy. Come on, Wild. Tighten up the D. It's got to be 26-20 on the shots. Drury from Taves and Wah. So Drury tipped it. Taves sent it from the blue line. Tipped. Yeah, I think it went glove side. He was expecting it blocker side, and it changed direction. Yep. He was sliding to make a blocker save, and it got tipped glove side. Not a whole lot you could do. Spurgeon didn't get Drury out of there. Come on, Minnesota. Had to make it interesting, didn't ya? Oh, brother. False start on the center ice draw. Are you kidding me? Face off. Wild had it. Nick Foligno, nope. Now it's Wah. Avs send it to their defenseman. It is Burns over to Manson. Avs appear to be down a defenseman. I don't think Makar is healthy. He headed to the locker room. I don't think he's coming back. Under 3:10 to play. Come on, Wild. Far circle for the Avs. Sent behind the net. Into the near boards. Under 3 to play. Sent behind the net. Into the far corner. Wild. Middleton sends it behind the net. Faber, I think, sent it out. Yeah, Faber and Middleton out there. Boldy takes it towards the net. Backhander. McCarron takes it behind the net. I don't think that was on target. I think it hit the side of the net. Up ahead, Natchez into the O-zone. 2.5 to play. When are they going to pull Wedgwood? Back into the zone. Sent ahead. Near circle. Sent wide. There goes Wedgwood. He is now off the ice. Extra attacker with 2:12. No, he's still out there. They showed the camera. I thought he must have headed back. He must have saw the play at neutral ice and headed back. Now he heads off again with 1:57 to play. Around to the far boards. Avs keep it in. Send it. It's tipped into the far corner. Marcus Foligno couldn't get it out of there. Landeskog with the puck. Blue line blast was wide into the near corner. Sent to the far side. Blue line keeper for Burns. Natchez down low to McKinnon. McKinnon shot and a goal. Gosh, freaking darn it, at 1:23. This is why you got to press to get the 4th goal. You can't lay back on 3 goals against the Avs. You have got to be kidding me. McKinnon from Natchez and Burns. Beat him glove side high from the near circle. No, he beat him blocker side high, just under the bar. Too late to get there, I think, was Middleton. 2 goals in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. You've got to be kidding me. Up 3-1 with 3.5 to play. And they make it 3-2 with 3:33. Okay, well, with 3:40 to play, they were up 3-1. Now it's tied. You've got to be kidding me. Into the far corner. Wild send one over the top of the goal into the near corner and sent out. Under a minute to go. Far corner. Out to the neutral ice. Boldy has it at the blue line. Nope, he was offside. 47 seconds to go. So Drury second, McKinnon seventh of the playoffs. That's why we're tied 3-3. Tip in for Drury on a blast by Taze at the blue line and a wrister from the near circle between the bottom of the circle and the face-off dot. Near post, just under the bar. A perfect shot by McKinnon. I mean, they took a shot away from Colorado. Face-off. Wild, well, had it in the O zone. Now it's back in the neutral zone. How is my clock ahead? Did they add time? Near corner. Avs send it out. Wild. Pass. Red line. Skated in. Near circle. Puck taken away from Johansson. Blue line keeper for the Wild. Natchez gets knocked down. Landeskog sends it ahead, but McKinnon trying to dig it out. He gets knocked down. Back to the blue line, out to the neutral zone. That should do it. 3, 2, 1. We head to overtime. Unfrickin' believable. Wild had this. They blew it. $15 minutes for the intermission instead of 18. Then it is no media timeouts, no under 14, no under 10, no under 6 media timeout. They have a brief rest when they do some ice repair. I don't know why Middleton stopped. He was trying to prevent a pass and not a shot. I have no idea why. He stopped and put his knee down to block a pass instead of a shot. Oh, here we go. Drury's goal. A tip in from Taze. They win the draw. Taze takes it to the blue line. Sends it to Wah. Wah sends it back. And it's tipped in. And the puck was going to the blocker side. Drury redirected it to glove side. Nothing Wallstead could do. McKinnon scored just under the bar in the near post from Natchez and Burns. Burns at the blue line. Over to Natchez. McKinnon in the near circle. It sends it just in under the bar. That's why it's 3-3. Shots are 30-21. 1 penalty each team. None in the third period. All right, we'll catch up on the chat. Yep. Thank you. We're at 34 likes. Thank you for getting me past 30 likes. Appreciate it. Yep. 7 for 40. Thanks, Ricky. Yeah, it's been a good game. Wild played great in the first period and sat on the 3-0 lead, sat on the 3-1 lead, got caught late. Yep. Yeah, it was a great shot by McKinnon and a great deflection by Drury, no doubt. On the tip in, yeah, maybe. Yep. Boo. I agree, Lars. I agree. It was 2 goals in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. 16:27 and 18:37. 2 goals in the final 3:33, or, you know, at 3 minutes and 34 seconds, it was still 3-1. At 3 minutes and 33 seconds to go, it was 3-2. I know. I kept saying the Wild got to get 4. You can't sit on 3 against the Avs. It just doesn't work. Yep. I agree, Ricky. Is Kaprizov sleeping? Well, that's always a possibility. He does have 1 assist tonight, so we'll give him his due. Sturm with 2 assists. Boldy with 2 assists. Hughes with an assist. Kaprizov with an assist. Johansson with a goal. Nick Foligno with 2 goals. Yep. Too easy. Okay. Whatever, Mr. Goat. No, I know. I agreed. Even if it had been 4-0, I wouldn't have counted the Avs out. Even in the third period, if the Wild were up 4-0, I wouldn't have said the game was over. Maybe 5-0, but after the first 2 games, I don't even think I would have said it was over at 5-0. Yep. Nah, I guess. I don't know. Yep. No, 15. I agree, Mr. SWJ 2009. I get. Fire Hines. Is that the coach? I don't even know. Hello, Dan. Game over. No. We're going to overtime. Far from over. Anything but over. No ties in the playoffs. No ties in the regular season either. Yeah, not good by the Wild. Not good at all. Great by the Avs. I don't know what Middleton was doing. I don't know why he stopped. He took a knee instead of trying to get in front of McKinnon. I don't understand. They took a shot away for the Wild. 30-20 shots on goal, Colorado. Face-offs, 33-31 Wild. Both teams 0-for-1 on the power play. 30-29 hits, Wild. 21-11. Oh, I'm like at least 20 seconds ahead of TNT's clock. 30-29 hits, Wild. 21-11 blocked shots, Wild. Giveaways, 12-11 Wild. 7-4 takeaways, Colorado. .107, 103 Cavs in overtime. Maybe. Yep. I'm hoping Boldy. Somebody on the Wild. Yep. Double sudden death. Yep. All right. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, do me a favor. Be sure to give the video a like or press the thumbs up button. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. It's free. It's basically a follow. You're not paying for anything. Doing one or both will help with getting the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. If you have a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. Again, it's free. It is faster there, and it is also commercial free there. Yeah, I'm about 20 seconds ahead of the timer on the TNT. Sky down by 4, 28-24 Volks at the half. Fever up 2 on the Sparks. First quarter, 2:18 to play, 22-20. Fever over the Sparks. We can check baseball later. Tomorrow, doubleheader. Don't know how many more doubleheaders we're going to have. At max, I guess Thursday and Saturday will be it for NHL doubleheaders. We'll have all single games, I think, going forward. Not sure if Makar is coming back or not for the Avs. He seemed to, I don't know what he injured. His right shoulder, maybe. Not sure. It's the North Curse? If I only had my wild hat. Yeah, I know what. Should we try? Should we get the Sinclair Dino out? Will that help? Yeah, I gotta wait for a discount for the wild hat. I don't want to. I don't want to. I want a fitted hat for the Wild. I don't want to spend $42 plus tax. We'll try the Sinclair Dino. We were doing good for a while with the. In the West, nobody. Rooting for Buffalo first, Montreal second, Carolina third if the Wild lose. Don't want anybody in the West between the Avs, the Ducks, or the Knights. None. I'll be rooting all East. Let's go Maple Leafs. They fired their coach. They were in the news today. What's his name? Craig Berube, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure. McKenna? Wait, who's... Oh, in the draft. That's right. They have the number 1 pick. Right. Gotcha. I hear you. Now I understand. We'll see. Stanley Cup champs. We'll see. I like the positivity. What's going on in Detroit? Yep, the Pistons down 4. Yeah, thanks, Mr. SWJ. Matthews to the Wild? Maybe. I don't know. I thought Quinn Hughes was a rental, but somebody said he still has a year on his contract, which I didn't know. All right. If you have a desktop, you can vote in the poll. I don't know. If it shows on your phone, great too. My iPhone, it never shows. We have 56 votes in the YouTube chat poll. We have 64% of that for the Wild and 36% for the Avs. That may have been factored in by the 3-0 lead. No. Never on Fanatics. Fanatics is trash. I only do 47 brand. If you can see it. 47 brand or old time hockey. Occasionally I'll pick up an Adidas. I think I'm ordering some Adidas stuff used. I refuse to pay for Fanatics trash. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I can't stand Fanatics. They ruined lids.com. I I thought I had like 25% off and free shipping. They charged me a handling fee of like $3, maybe. It was ridiculous. Like, handling? Are you kidding me? Free shipping, but not free handling. So never with Fanatics. I used to order stuff from lids.com, and now Fanatics runs it, and I'm like, never again. Leafs are cursed. Now that maybe 0-0 end of the first. Yeah, I would love to watch AHL. It's all on Flow Hockey, though. Occasionally, there's a free YouTube game. I got to take a quick break. I'll be right back. No, $3? Nah, that's okay. No, I won't support it. Exactly, even if it's cheap. I love 47 brand. Even Reebok and Adidas were okay, but I love Old Time Hockey, which 47 brand bought. Okay, I got to take a quick break. I'm going to skip the music. I'll be right back. Oh, I shouldn't have talked so long. Probably could have used a bathroom break. All right, next, if it doesn't end in one. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, YouTube sometimes has free AHL. I remember last year I watched one on YouTube. Yep. I can't do commentary for stuff that's already free on YouTube, though. There's no point. All right, just about set to resume with the overtime. What the heck happened? Why did that fall behind? All right, hoping for Boldy. Maybe Kaprizov, something. All right, we got 113-111 in the basketball game. Cavs, 25.9 seconds, but you can put that in the chat. Minnesota's season on the brink. Can they get the goal to continue, or are they going to fall and the Avs will play either the Ducks or the Knights next? We'll see. Avs are in purple and blue, going left to right. Wild and white, right to left. Far circle for the Wild. Pass shot by McCarron wide into the near corner and sent to the far side for the Avs. 20 seconds into the overtime. Ah, yeah, CCM too. Yep, you're right. Yeah, I look at eBay for most of my stuff. Sent out, or 47 Brand's website. Dumped in by the Avs. Wild send it out. That's into the far corner. And icing is the call on Minnesota at 19:13. Room in the net. Who? Wedgwood? Wedgwood's had 2 scoreless periods so far. Oh, man. McCarron pretty much whiffed. He barely got anything on that shot. That's why it was so wide. Face off in the near corner. Sent behind the net. Avs keep it in at the blue line. Near pass. Or near boards. I mean, what's going on? We've had a bunch of people falling down. No calls for either side. 18:50 to play in overtime. Near boards for Tays. McKinnon far circle. McKinnon near the net sent a backhander off target. It looked like if it had been on target, he may have won it. Hughes in the near corner. Wild having trouble just getting it out of their own zone. They finally do, but this might be icing. Icing is the call at 18:20. Come on, Minnesota. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping for Buffalo, Montreal, then the Wild. Oh, McKinnon did send it high. He had a backhander wide open. He sent it over the crossbar. Yeah, Canes look good, but Avs weren't the best team in the league for nothing. Wild trying to continue the series and stave off the elimination. Shot wide by McKinnon again. And behind the net. Sent out. Neutralized. Boldy. Avs have it in their own zone. Wild got at least 2 changes. Pass and a shot deflected into the netting above the glass at 17:49. Still 31-20 the shots. Well, yeah. Whoever wins between Buffalo and Montreal, I want to go all the way. I'm still holding out hope for the Wild to win at least the West. If none of those things happens, yeah, I want Carolina to beat whoever comes out of the West. Doesn't matter. Pass to the near side. The Avs send it in. Middleton sends it around. It's sent behind the net. Hartman picks it up. Pass tipped into the near side. Dump in. Who the heck dumped that in? I don't know. I don't know what number I saw. I don't think they have a 37. Hartman sends it to Hughes in the near circle. Blue line. Shot. Avs blocked it. They skated out of the zone. Under 17. We played 3 minutes of the overtime. Dumped in by the Wild. Near corner. Pass up the near boards and down the length of the ice. This is icing on Colorado at 16:41. I mean, they were my team. Yeah, I used to go to a lot of games at the Chicago Stadium. I think I've seen one Hawks game in the United Center. One Hawks, one Bulls game in the United Center. So, yeah, not in recent memory. LA Kings are my favorite team. I don't get to watch the Hawks. I got back into hockey because it was free last year over the air, so, but not this year. So we pay for ESPN to get hockey, and now HBO Max. Near corner for the Avs. Kelly centered it. Manson to the far circle. Shot, save into the near circle. Wild take it out. Kaprizov to the near circle. Centered it. Far circle shot blocked. Sent out by the Avs. 1-on-1. Natchez behind the net. Natchez to the far circle. Pass and a goal. That's it. It's over. Wild are eliminated. So boo for the Western Conference. That's it. 34-20 are the shots. Final in overtime. Well, that stinks. Wild blow a 3-0 lead in the first. 3-1 lead late in the third. And unbelievable. Kulak from Natchez and Kelly. So no hockey on Friday. We will do WNBA instead. So we'll look into that real quick. A dump in. Nate just chased it around the net. Far circle. Took it to the slot. A shot from the far near circle by Kulak. Nate just on the assist. Kulak's first goal of the playoffs. Nothing. I don't know. Wallstedt couldn't push off quick enough, and he got beat glove side high. Nate just really turned on the Jets, though, and created that offense for him. Kelly, the other assist. We don't have the visualizer yet. I'm not going to watch the frickin' Avs celebrate. I don't even know who I want to win the West. I don't care. I'll just watch. I'm not going to cheer anybody. We'll have the games for you, but I don't even know if I'll bother to put on the hat for anybody. Maybe I'll just try to display both hats on the shelf or something. I have no idea. Oh, that was disappointing. At least they got the heartache over with quickly. 4-3 the final. Goal was scored 3:51 into overtime. Shots were 34-20. Yep, no goal. Here's the goal visualizer. All right, we'll do that. Pass, there it is. Kelly sends it off the boards, chased by Nate, just swoops around the net. Wallstedt is like slow to react as Nate just went from far circle to the slot and passed it to Kulak and just sent it in. I don't know, like, not that he was going to make the save, but like Wallstedt like was very slow to move from his right to his left. So, all right, let's end the poll here. %38 of the 60 votes were correct that the Avs would win it. Still don't have the 3 stars. 4 straight goals. Kelly, Drury, McKinnon, Kulak in overtime. And the Avs eliminate the Wild. All right. Gonna have to figure out what we're doing Friday, but it will be WNBA. So I think that means no hockey Sunday unless they start the Western Conference Finals, but I'm not sure. Okay, Monday. Yeah, so Sunday, no games now. We don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I kind of doubt that they're going to have the Western Finals. But yeah, I'll figure it out. It's WNBA on Friday. I'll get that later. All right, tomorrow, triple header. Tigers, Mets, then Montreal, Buffalo, Game 5, Series 2-2. Vegas, Anaheim, Game 6. Vegas up 3-2 in that series. WNBA Friday night. I guess I could do Cubs White Sox instead. I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to watch baseball though. Especially if we're going to have rain. So probably not. All right, just putting the score in. I typed abs instead of abs. All right. I don't know if I put it in. I'll catch up on the chat real quick. Avs win series 4-1. Yep. Night. Yep. Yeah, I'll show it again. They did show it. It takes a while for them. First, though, Kulak for the game winner is your first star, and he had an assist. Natchez, 2 assists, and then Nick Foligno for his 2 goals. That's your 3 stars. So it was a pass from Kelly off the near boards to Natchez. Natchez carries it around the net to the slot and then found wide open Kulak for the goal. And, you know, Middleton couldn't keep up with Natchez, and Wallstead was just slow to get from the far post to the near post. Not that he maybe is going to make the save, but would have had a much better chance at it. Yep. We're at 41 likes. Thank you, Ricky, for getting that. Yeah, the Wild just have a trouble getting past the second round, you know. Game over. Yep, thank you. They had to push for 4. They sat on 3. It just wasn't a... Keep in mind, they did have a goal wiped off, too, but it was for a backhanded hit of the puck. So they did have one wiped out. Yeah, no, I know. I don't see the Knights or the Ducks giving the Avs any trouble at all. Yep. See you tomorrow. Yeah, thanks, Yin Yang. Wait, what? Oxy clean my carpet. You're talking about you. Yeah, gotcha. That's good, though. Yeah. Yep. Cavs beat the Pistons 117-113. Cavs lead the series 3-2. They'll have game 6 at home then. No. It's 3-2, not 3-1. Yep. Well, I hope somebody in the East, whether it's Buffalo, Montreal, or Carolina, one of those 3 teams, I hope, is going to beat the Avs. I think the Hurricanes can give them all they can handle. I'm hoping Buffalo or Montreal could, too. But I have a feeling it's going to be Colorado, Carolina. We'll see. Yeah, no worries. Yeah. Thanks, Karen. Yeah, I hope so. All right. That's going to do it. I got to save my voice. I appreciate you all being here. Sorry we couldn't get a dub for the Wild. Hope you enjoyed the live stream despite the outcome. Yeah, the Dino Sinclair didn't do anything. Yep, I'm hoping the East wins. No matter who comes out of the East, I will be cheering for the East, and I don't particularly care who wins the West. I suppose I should cheer for the upset of the Avs, but good Lord, I don't want the Knights or the Ducks. So, I don't know. Yep. All right, Sinbin Stream signing out. We'll have the schedule for WNBA ironed out soon. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I may as well. We'll see. All right, take care. Sinbin Stream signing out. Wishing you all the best. Until tomorrow. Hope you have a great whatever's left of your Wednesday. Have a terrific Thursday. Hope to see you tomorrow. Until then, take care. Good night and bye-bye. Thanks again, everybody.